This is Autoresponders, and today's video is part 2 of our 101 blogging tip series. And the title of today's video is How many autoresponders do I need? Okay, now that's a big question that I get from a lot of people starting online. You know, they will question whether they need an autoresponder. Now the thing about it is an online business relies quite a lot, right? There's people and companies who do it without one, right? But their business is not guaranteed to last, yeah? And the reason for that is that, say you get a website and you suddenly get it ranked high in Google, or you get it working really well and get loads of traffic and start getting lots of sales from it. At any stage your traffic source can dry up, so you know Google could delist your website. You know, the website that you're getting traffic from could get delisted in Google. You know, a company where you get traffic from could close down. There's all sorts of different things that could actually happen, so that you won't continue to get that amount of sales and traffic, right? And the thing about it is if you're not actually building a list, then it means that if that happens, you have no one to contact. All your customers who've been to your site over the last 3 years are gone, and you're never going to see them again maybe, and they maybe won't remember you and won't come back or start looking for your site, okay? So it's very, very important. The first thing you do when you start online from day one is to start to build a list of subscribers, a database of people, so that whenever you have an offer or you have anything interesting to show them, you can basically send them an email and they can then see the email and come to your website and, you know, do whatever you want them to do, whether it be subscribe or try something or buy something or give them something or whatever. It means you're able to do that, you know, by just sending out an email, okay? So over a period of years, you can build out a huge emailing list. The reason certain companies sell for a really high price, like, you know, the likes of YouTube and Skype and companies like that, isn't because of the software, you know. It's not because of the video software, you know, or the hosting, I mean, that they sold for billions. It's because of the brand, of the name, and even more than that, because of the database, right? So, you know, the reason that Skype was worth millions was because of the database of, you know, millions and millions of users. That's why eBay paid so much for Skype, basically because of the, you know, the size of the actual database. I'm not sure if it was even eBay, but it was one of those big companies that basically bought Skype, yeah? So don't quote me on that, but I know that they were sold for a huge amount of money, and it wasn't because of the software technology that it was sold at that price, I can guarantee you. So the thing is, you know, if you're not building a subscriber database, then you're not building a serious, sustainable business, okay? So an autoresponder starts at, you know, like $20 a month. You can get a first month for a trial for $0 or for $1 or something. So look at that as a business expense that you have to pay. The same way if you buy a shop, you know, you have to buy it or you have to pay rent for it or something, and property taxes, which you don't actually have to do on your website. You just pay for the hosting. Okay, so how many autoresponders do I need was the title of this video. Now this is more for people who've been maybe marketing online for a while, or you might just be marketing online for a short time and be faced now with the prospect of another autoresponder, okay? So it's a sort of difficult question, but I will answer it from my perspective would be. Your perspective could be different, but I'll give you my perspective on it. And that is that different products and services you buy online need an autoresponder system. And when you go and buy certain products and services online, they sometimes only allow you to use one autoresponder service. Yeah, so for example, you might, there's a couple of softwares I have, and you can only use Aweber in them, or for shopping cart, for example. Okay. Another one that's popular is GetResponse, and then there's other ones which are smaller, which, in some things you can use them, and some things you can't, right? It depends on what it is. But, I would say, with the likes of Aweber, the majority of different things all will work with Aweber. So I have an Aweber account. But on the other hand, I have a for shopping cart account as well, because it's also an autoresponder, which I had a long time, and I used it for selling products because I also had a merchant account with it and an affiliate account where I can manage my affiliates. So, in that case, I really have two autoresponders. Now, the thing about it is I started a business, a blogging business, and in the blogging business, the team that I'm in didn't want to use Aweber for a specific reason that they had against Aweber. So they didn't want to use Aweber anymore, even if they do still use it. And they wanted to rely more on another company. So they went to another company, to GVO. And then basically they were promoting GVO. They were saying, use GVO because Aweber will delete your account or whatever. Stuff like that. And so they started promoting GVO. So the thing about it is that, because they're promoting GVO, they said we'll put a funnel in where if anyone comes to buy our blogging system, we'll offer them, if they don't have an autoresponder, we'll offer them to join GVO, and they click the link, it'll be your affiliate link. So the only way you can get commission is if you own GVO. So I then bought GVO, so I have GVO, so I actually have 3 autoresponders, right? So now it's come to the stage where there's another autoresponder system, okay, which I'm thinking about joining because it's run by a top marketer. They know what they want. They've put things on the autoresponder system that other autoresponder systems don't have. You have the ability to import emails. You have the ability to check, if the emails are real emails or if they're just like fake or, spam accounts and stuff, which is fantastic. And it means I could import all my emails from all my autoresponders into one list because I'm lazy sometimes to go around and email, 3 or 4 different lists. It's much easier to just email one list instead of going around 4 different autoresponders sending emails on each one, right? And that's what tends to happen. You don't want to have to do the same job 4 times. So I'm in the process of basically getting a 4th autoresponder, So in some cases, you need to look at your circumstances, In some cases, you get your Aweber autoresponder, that's all you need, that's it, that's you sorted, or GetResponse or whatever you want, right? But in other cases, you will find that you will maybe need another autoresponder. The other thing is that certain autoresponder companies have been known to delete people's stuff, so it's good to have a backup as well. And maybe have a second autoresponder, so if I imported my emails from Aweber or from GVO or from another company onto my other autoresponder, it's highly unlikely that 2 of my autoresponders are going to be deleted or cancelled at the same time, right? So I can always import that list. It means I have 2 lists, so I will never lose my list if, lo and behold, some autoresponder company decides that I'm getting too many spam complaints or something, okay? So that's another reason for having more than one autoresponder. Now, obviously, if you've just started and you've only got 10 people in your list, or you haven't even got your first subscriber yet, then I really wouldn't worry about, having more than one autoresponder, unless you really need it because you have 2 products or 2 systems and they need a different autoresponder to work. And you really want to work those 2 businesses, then fine, get 2 autoresponders. But yes, in certain circumstances, you might have more than one autoresponder. And those are the types of reasons why, because you would have a backup of your, people in another autoresponder. Because I get, I get commissions from GVO and Autopilot when people join my team. If they buy a GVO Autoresponder, I get those commissions on Autopilot. If I didn't buy the product and become an affiliate, I wouldn't actually get any commissions, right? So it doesn't make sense for someone else to get my commissions when, if I sign up people and they're going to sign up under someone else. It doesn't make sense for me not to have the autoresponder for that reason, okay? So in some cases you will want more than one autoresponder. You need to weigh it up for yourself. But definitely think about the fact of, if you're getting a big list, it doesn't matter if you've like a few people or just 3 or 4 people. You're not going to worry, if 100 people or 200 people give a spam complaint. They're not going to. Normally you need to get about 10,000 people and start getting complaints before they'll delete your list, If you've got 500 people, they don't normally care so much. But if you're just starting out and you've got 200 or 300 people, you don't need to worry about going and getting another autoresponder and stuff, because you're probably not making enough money to cover your expenses, never mind to add more expenses to your business unnecessarily. So that is my take on how many autoresponders do I need, okay? Obviously I didn't give you a straightforward answer because it's not really a straightforward question. It's, you need to add it to whatever your situation is and look at it from your situation. But definitely, that's a pointer. If you have a huge list and they're all on Aweber and Aweber deletes your account tomorrow, then you could have a problem. So think about that too. Think about that as well. And I hope you find this video useful. Okay, if you'd like to click the link below, you can subscribe to my 101 blog and tips video series, and you get them emailed into your inbox daily, and you'll also get other tips and information from me as well from time to time. Okay, I'm not an avid emailer, people, so you won't be getting 20 emails a day from me or anything like that, so you don't need to worry about that. As well as that, if you would also click the like button if you find this video useful, that would be great. Click the subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be good too. And if you have any comments, feel free to comment and tell me what you thought. If you find it useful, or anything you agree with or disagree with, feel free to pop it in the comments section below this video, that would be great. And if you're already on my website and you're not on my YouTube channel and you want to find out more about what I do, then you can just click the link below or the button below to find out more about what I do. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, I will talk to you again soon.